So, hello there guys and welcome on board. Today we're back in the world of X-Plane. After I've done one P3D video and I'm already back to X-Plane. Oh well, it was never going to last long. So, today's a bit of an interesting one. Oops, daisy. We're back in the 8350 with Czech holidays. And, solo def, let's stay this far away. Anyway, with Czech holidays. And today we are off to St-Maarten in the Netherlands Antilles. That's good. I didn't realise it fixed that. Oh no, it wasn't the 777 needed fixing. So we'll just quickly jump into the flight deck. It's cold and dark, so we need to start switching things on. If I stick my head all the way up here, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, all of this stuff can come on. Bus type can go to automatic. And AP, actually no, we'll get external power on. So that comes from this lovely little control system, sorry, and ground power left and right. There we go. That's GPU connected, so now we need to get ADIRUs into a line. Nav, now everything that's off needs to be on basically. This is literally the easiest way to work your way through this. They are going to indicate fault for the time being. That's because the engines aren't powered up, and when the engines aren't on, the hydraulics aren't pressurised. Everything electrical now goes to... As I say, they will all indicate fault until the engines are started. We would hope to see that fully black once the engines are on. I'm going to try and do it without APU today. On auto and auto, and then what I can do is I can get a aircon unit plugged in and connect the high pressure air. That's so frustrating because I still don't know how to answer his bing bongs. So we can then pop up the secondary MCDU and CDU in ish. Nice flight today, LKPR, quite obviously Prague, to TNCM. Princess Juliana. Line IOS. Oh look, it's already aligned. We're going today is HCC 5078. Cost index comes in at nice at 85. Flight level 330. Starting. Now what we need to do is, I know that before I start inputting all of this, I need to know how much fuel we're going to take. That will go in, is it aeroplane? Fuel, yes it was. So we need a range. So I can't input into that, which is slightly frustrating. So if I just say heavy, it's in kilometres, I'll just quickly convert 4411 NM to because I did the dispatch in PFBX, but sadly you can't transpose it in this aircraft. Google conversions are your best friend. So we need about a third less in the tanks than that. Actually, we can leave this much in. It's a little bit extra than we'd need, but hell, we can deal with that. Not in loading config. What? I know all of that's still broken. If I said ground service, fuel truck. Fuel truck. There we go. That gives us quite an extended range. So the aircraft after this will be heading off to Miami. We won't be flying it though, and the dispatch has asked us to tank fuel from Princess Juliana. Right, so back down to here. I'm just going to quickly pull my route up from LKPR to TNC. I'm actually using PFPX just as a route generator today, because unfortunately I can't actually, I don't actually have a fuel plan pack for in PFPX for the A350, because no one's actually knows what it does yet. So flight plan, departures, we're leaving from 2-4 today. We're leaving, I forgot this thing doesn't do SIDS or stars. So we'll go direct to Baltu. After this, we've got to put this in waypoint by waypoint. Slightly frustrating that, because as you know, the A350, sorry, the A320, you can just literally say airways. Yeah, and when you're looking at it, the best part of a couple of hundred waypoints, I'm just going to simplify the route one somewhat. Donad. We are flying offline, so it's acceptable for me to do that. Sopka. Rough translation, Sopka is actually volcano in Czech. Rapet. L-O-H-R-E. Laura. Can't pronounce that, I'm sorry. EVX. It's a little bit of a stretch now. Not that much of a stretch. Kokos. This is the benefits of using PMDG 777 and just company routes, or even airways. It makes your life so much faster and easier. Then it's Reghi. After Reghi, we're looking at all the way. I'm going to skip the oceanic waypoints because I can't really input those. To Manolo, and then it's the SID from there. It's pretty good. Sounds like a battle plan. It's about 3,000. Sorry, the star from there. It's about a 3,000 mile trip. 3,000 miles just between those two waypoints to give you an idea. Right, it's time to start going places. More switches to click down here. Got all of this. I reckon all of this will start working once we start the engines up. It is good. Okay, so we've got the aircraft ready to go now. Pretend the passengers have got on board. We're not actually boarding passengers because obviously we're flying by ourselves today. Well, we're not going to open the doors, all that, because it just complicates things. Okay, HLR. Fun fact that the acronym HLR was actually chosen by me, and it's making a reference to, the Czech money is called crown or krona, and prior to the advent, a few years ago, I can remember it, they used to have thalers, which were like 50 thalers was half a crown, equivalent to about 10 pence English money. Anyway, and is my boot system working? Engage. High pressure air unit. That should now make my engines to be starting. Yes, it is. Anyway, and they were called thalers, so yeah, that's where the money came from. That's where the name came from. Also, I'll start timing on the chronograph. There's our departure time. Once this engine stabilises, it's going to indicate 0 on there, probably about 18% N1. It'll stabilise. One does forget these things. There we go, engine's now started. So that's it, it's caught light now. So what I'll do is I'll start the other engine. And the way what I'll do is I can disconnect that, and disconnect that, and the aircraft's still fully powered. Aircon comes off. Brake should be down there, isn't it? Right, we should be ready for push and start very shortly. That should be open, and we can start pushing out now. So I'm using Easy Pushback plugin today. Nice and simple. What the hell? I was like, no. Stairs, passenger bus, fuel truck, loaders. Good job I spotted that. What we can do is we can push straight back onto Alpha Alpha, and then we can turn left on Alpha 1, then off to the runway, which is literally just there. I love the A350, it's very, very nice to fly. Oh, and that engine still isn't starting. Open. I'm going to switch. I've got to switch that on because we have got dogs on board. Some rich millionaire wants his dogs on all day with him. Come on, that should be starting now. Engine starting. No, it's not. Okay, we'll start the AP. What we can do is actually we'll stop, then get the engage. If I just say that, it'll let me do it on the fly, won't it? Yep, that's one of the limitations of the program. Okay, cockpit door. We can just zoom around, can we, and just make sure that's closed? Yep, that's closed. So that can just go to lock. And just going to check where we are in relation to known obstacles. Yep, we can stop the push out here. Stop! Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, have a good flight. I will. Thanks, game. Okay, next thing, I can just swirl this around to arc mode. Altitude, we can bug for initial altitude of 18,000. I'll deal with the aircraft afterwards. Are we going up to actually initialise the cruising altitude of sheer interest? No, I didn't. That was well done. No, I did actually. 23M. What does the aircraft say? Right, inish. Alright, it doesn't. I could have loaded my flight plan from X-Plane. Told me that with enough time. Do that on the next leg. I fly with it. Inish. Alright, that's good. So that's a good start. I'll wave away the ground crew. We can now start getting us ready to go flying places. Aircon's on, I can hear it. Okay, let's go. Don't care. Don't care. That's a problem. Alright, actually flight controls. Full left. Full right. Sorry for hitting the microphone. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left rudder, full right rudder, neutral. Okay, let's see if I remember how to control this thing on the ground. That can be done as well. Takeoff config test. Oh, flaps. To the right. Just a game. Flap 1. It says the GPWS is off, even though I've actually turned it on. Okay, and whilst we're taxiing to the runway, what I can do is I can say aeroplane, performance calculator, runway slope is 0, 0, enter, flap setting, flaps 1, enter, V1 164, VR 166, and V2 168. So I've got it moving quite fast. I'm just going to look to see if I'm actually deflecting the nose wheel at all. I am, because the aircraft's unwilling to turn. It's the one complaint I do have with this aircraft. This thing well and truly has the turning radius of the QE2. Blasting off into the sun. So this is actually my first proper long haul flight in the A350. I've only done one flight in prior to this, well, one proper flight, and that was Cologne to Prague. Because as you all know, I fly for Czech Holidays Virtual, best virtual airline in the world. I'm actually probably going to get like a link together of all my Czech Holidays videos and make that a playlist. I bet I'd do it before this video goes live. I'm probably going to do it the second I hit cut on this video. Sorry, that for nothing. Right, so that is nose tail. Yeah, the tiller axis needs to be reversed. I've just noticed. I'll just use rudder between now and then. Seemingly, you can only turn left or straight ahead. Okay, cabin's ready, GPWS is off, nothing I can do about that. Train system's off, auto brakes are on, takeoff config is good. Got some pretty good photos actually to show you guys. I suppose those of you who are in FSX will have seen them. It's an FSX/P3D screenshot. Okay, one more thing as well, yeah, I suppose. I can grab this up. Yeah, perf. Right, so flaps are going to be 1 / negative 6.3. Flex temp 46. V1 163. VR 166. V2 168. So this is actually the first time I've properly configured that. It's the first time I managed to make the performance calculator work. Nice little tool though. Should be a pretty nice approach in St-Maarten with this aircraft as well. So it's been 7 minutes since we pushed back, and we're only just entering the runway. So clear on the approach. I suppose this would be a standard flight from Heathrow, really, wouldn't it? Everything's set correctly, I'm happy. Inching into this runway. I did the Airbus video today. I'm not sure when that's going to be going live, because I think I'm going to have to edit it a bit more than I did this. But okay, let's go. Flex. Let's go. 60 knots. Knots. Hands on the throttle. Still. Forward pressure. I can feel the nose lifting up already. Low-level turn on course, but I don't really care. Command A. I'm just going to scroll straight up to 330 now, because as I said, there's no ATC, I'm offline, I don't care. You all know I can do long-haul flights. You've seen me do a live stream of one. The aircraft is now controlling its own climb angle. Flaps going to move up. Flaps are going to come back down. I'm well below green dot. As you can see, the aircraft is very, very manageable. I mean, I'm having no major issues with it. That's well done from me. I've got actually no passengers on board. I can't do it in flight. Oh well. We'll pretend we're shipping passengers. That's probably what it's telling me. You've got no passengers, Captain. Lol. We are climbing relatively slowly in this today because we are quite heavy for such a long flight. That's green dot, so I can go flaps up. Green dot speed is the minimum buggable speed for the, well, the minimum speed you can bug the air, like in this window here. So in the real aircraft I couldn't go below that, or well, safely couldn't go below that. No, I'm not returning to the field to get passengers. They can walk as far as I'm concerned. There we go, that's the aircraft taking over its speed control now. QNH is still 1013, but I'll hit standard the secondary pass through 5000, which is transition altitude here. Auto-gen looking fabulous. Aircraft just looking gorgeous, and they that's been lunchtime departure from Prague. This is actually roughly the route of the SID, so as much as we aren't on it, we are roughly following it. And I mean, I have recreated the SIDs at Prague using PBDs, place bearing distance waypoints, but it's just not worth it. 19 minutes. According to that, we've been going for 19 minutes. According to that, we've been going for 10. That's the accurate one. I wonder how that's got 19. Probably took me 9 minutes to get the aircraft ready. So, seatbelt signs off. Okay folks, I'm going to end this video here, because obviously there's nothing much more for me to show you. We've got the aircraft in the air, everything's looking good, we're flapless, we're clean, that's the way, that's good. We're in climb mode, next phase will be cruise. As you can see, we'll be getting there in a bit. So I'm going to have a late night, guys, and monitor this through the night. And I'm going to end the video here, and see you in the next one, folks. Bye bye.